Hi there, I am Lolita Zombie and I am a cosplayer. Along with being a cosplayer, I am an artist, I am a model, and I am a fashionista. I also work at GameStop and sell video games because I really enjoy video games. I have since I was young. I have been cosplaying for about 9 years now, which seems like just yesterday that I just started. I didn't take it more seriously until later on down the road, and I still really don't take it that serious. I more or less just have fun with it as I go along. What got me into cosplaying was my friends and I really enjoyed dressing up throughout our younger years, and one day we were watching Cowboy Bebop and I fell upon some pictures of other cosplayers. So automatically we were intrigued, like, this is awesome, like, what are they doing? What is this? So we went up staying up all night doing research and finding out that what cosplay was, and from that day on I knew that's what my future was to hold because I absolutely fell in love with it that day and I never turned back since then. My inspirations, I just want to inspire other people not to be afraid and not to be themselves, but as for me, Jessica Nigiri was a big inspiration for me to actually push myself to go further and work harder to make these things look as close as to character and be as closest to the character as they possibly could, because I was fascinated with her work when I first found her and she really inspired me to go further and push myself. My first actual legit cosplay was Billy the Blue Ranger from Power Rangers. I absolutely loved it. I won my first costume contest as Billy. Woo! My very first convention was called Monster Mania. It's an awesome horror convention. I still go to this day. It's still by far one of my favorites. I absolutely love survival horror for video games. I'm a horror junkie. Universal Studios is the best. Creature from the Black Lagoon is my favorite. So horror was always a genre that I was very much into, hence the name Lolita Zombie. So when I went to Monster Mania, I was so excited. I didn't know what to expect, but I absolutely fell in love. That's where I did my schoolgirl, my zombie schoolgirl, I guess you can say, to that convention. I absolutely loved it. I really didn't know what I was getting into when I first went, and it really just blew my mind. And the crowd there, the people that have that same interest, that have that same love as you do, it's so nice to share, especially since it was such a young age that I was going. I couldn't find anyone in high school that enjoyed things that I enjoyed as much. They would know of the things, but they really wouldn't know who Creature was, or they knew of Frankenstein's monster, but they didn't really get the backstory. They didn't really care like I did. So when I went and I met people that really enjoyed these things that I did, I fell in love because I felt right at home, and I met some of the best friends that I have now to this day because of going to these conventions. Some of my plans, goals for the future, I really don't set any, to be truthfully honest, because if you don't set any plans or you don't set any goals, you can't be let down. So I'm just going to let it take me where it goes, and I'm just going to go with it, I guess. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you totally should, especially if you're into fashion, cosplay, video games, horror. I've got it all. So you can totally find something on my page that's worth watching. And I have some extra plans for the future for my channel, some things that I haven't done yet, so stay tuned and definitely subscribe, comment, and like, and join me for my adventure, because I would love to have you there. This has been Lolita Zombie with Otaku Social Network. Thanks for having me, guys. Mwah.